Well, I don't know if you realize it. There's like 50 million people like me in America. These are seniors. I've been a senior for a long time. Actually, I was a senior when I was young. After I became a sophomore and a junior, then I was a senior. uh, anyway, what I feel that a lot of seniors aren't as facile with the computer as I am, because I've been studying computers since I was way before I was a senior. And that's where all this stuff is, And so with 50 million seniors, and now look at this headline: the federal budget will spend half its budget on seniors in about 10 years. So half our budget is going to go to seniors. And right now, it's an average of, I think it's something like, let's see, I have the data here somewhere. Okay, with 50 million people, and right now they spend $1.5 trillion of the budget just for seniors. So you have to be a certain age to get this money. It's not you young folks. Now, seniors can apply to all the other programs too, so that's just part of it. But I want to make sure that seniors know about these programs, and because you're going to get first in line because of your age. Young people are not allowed to apply to these. And it varies about what actually, the official age for seniors in America is 40. That's right, 40 years old. That's when program starts now. And that starts at the age discrimination. So if you're trying to get a job or something like this, or you get fired and you think they're hiring younger people, man, that's age discrimination starting at 40 years old. Man, I was a kid when I was 40. So let me go. I found a great listing that is good to have if you're a senior, because it tells you all the senior programs. And this is in New York City. In New York City, I think Bloomberg was a great data guy. And he got so many good listings of kinds of things. Like here are like 20 programs just for seniors that he had. And I'll put this link in the the description on YouTube. And of course, the people at Let's Go Help will get the report with this. But here's the list. And this list, you go down, a lot of stuff some of them don't, but even also it has word apply. But it has word apply in New York City. Now, some are national, so you could apply for this. Now, I'll show you in a minute how to find the ones in your state. But here, okay, it goes on. Social Security supplemental, veterans, public assistance, Medicare Savings Program, Medicare Part D, Affordable Care Act, Medicaid, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, reduced fares, senior citizen rent increase exemption, senior citizen home owners exemption, real property tax credit, home energy assistance program, heating equipment repair and replacement, elderly pharmaceutical insurance coverage, New York State school tax relief program. If you're a senior, you don't have to pay taxes that go to the schools anymore. You're never going to go there again anyway. That's a little strange to me, but who knows? These are laws, and what's neat about this report here, it explains each one of them to you. Okay, if you or your spouse is 62 years old, your spouse of any age is caring for a child under 16, your unmarried children of 18. Everything right there, it's presented so well to get the highlights. Supplemental security. Okay, maybe you heard about that. You don't know what about. Okay, everything. It's so well presented, and that's the thing. Usually, if you get a big tome of like a legal document, you're gonna it's not for me, and you give up. What's nice about this report, it tells you the Medicare Savings Program. People don't even know that. You get an extra, $2,000 a year or whatever that people don't even, request. And they've got prescription drugs, of course. Maybe a lot of people, maybe you know this, maybe you don't. And everyone is described there. Now, see, in addition to this, there's also other local programs and state programs. So where do you go in your state? I solved that problem too, so don't worry. I'll put this list here too, because this is a terrific list. Oh, not that one. There it is. Resources near you. And these resources are for seniors, okay? And this is hhs.gov. Oh, get out of here. Somebody wants to take a survey. .gov/aging/state-resources. Okay. So I'll put this in the thing. Now it explains what resources and what they're terrific resource. You want to know about every one of these. One is the Elder Care Locator. That's terrific. Elder Care Locator is a place that you put in your zip code, and also you could phone this phone number, 800-677-1116, and say, hey, I need a new roof on my home. What do I do? Or, hey, I got to take care of my grandmother who's a senior. Can I get paid for that? Stuff like that. That you could just get on the phone and either they give you the answer or hook you up with a local office that knows the answers to all this stuff. That's what you need. If you go and Google trying to say, you're gonna waste a year and a half of your life, and you're gonna be a senior if you aren't one now before you find what the hell you need on Google. So that's what's great about this thing. Okay, the other list they have is what's called SHIP, State Health Insurance Assistance Program. And that's another neat program, man, you got to know about. Okay, SHIP, State Health. You go down and you click on your state and see what the government has done. Every state has free, see, SHIP Locator. You press there and you find these are people, free consultants on help you what's right and wrong for you in applying for Medicare. Okay. And that's it. Because again, if you go to Google, you go to all these other places to look for help employment, you're going to get people that want to sell you programs, right? You don't want that. You want to sell only when you're ready to buy. You're not ready to buy. You're ready to be sold to. And that's why you go to Google and somebody would love to sell to you. You don't know anything. So yeah. And they're so practiced, they waltz you right into their program and you don't even know what happened. See, what these people do, they get grants just to counsel. See, trusted, unbiased, one-on-one counseling and assistance. Free. Who the hell would ever do that except the government? There's actually people in this country who's really trying to do something without making money at it and to actually help people. That's what you have to know about. That's what you have to be aware of. You want to, contact all these sources before you go into that cesspool of Google and people just trying to jump into your wallet is what they're good at. And they're really good at this. And sure, they have legitimate services and everything, but you're not armed to deal with it. And that's why this is a way to get armed. Okay, now there's another place. No matter what kind of problem you have, another place is, see, this listing here has the senior offices, senior services for every state. So what you do is you click on that state, contact them. Hey, I'm a senior. My parents have trouble. I'm not a senior. My parents are seniors. I have a friend who's a senior, needs help. There, Louisiana Aging and Adult Services. You call them, they know the stuff, man. Call somebody who knows all this stuff. Just don't go to Google and find a kind soul who has nothing to do today but help you and not charge you money. No, they're not there on Google. They're here. And that's what you have to do. And that's why to get the help you need or the help for a family member or someone in your community. I mean, it's not only you. Remember, the world is made up of a lot of people. And I think the more you help other people too, I mean, the more your heart feels wonderful. And that's why I stay in this business. And I hope I encourage other people. When you know about something like this, you not only use it for yourself, you share it with other people. And let them know about this so they could help somebody, because they don't know about it. You didn't know about it. Okay, I didn't know about it. Let me tell somebody else about it too. And it's a ripple effect. You start helping other people, then everybody's going to know about all these free systems. And what's going to happen? Google's going to be easier to use because you're only going to do it when you're ready to buy. You know everything. Okay, now I know my options and everything. You go to Google, you don't know your options. So the first pretty face is going to get your money. And you may even, well, you'll never find out if you don't have to spend money and get the same thing they're offering for money that you could get for free. So first thing, you get knowledge. Then you go into the lion's den, the Google lion den. Okay, so if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to have the links to these here and in Let's Go Help. That's the only place in America. You have one source to find out all the programs you're eligible for and help in finding them and applying to them. That's all I do. That's all I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And let me help you so I feel better. Because I do. I feel great when I help somebody. Let me feel good, okay? I'm a very selfish son of a bitch.